Startups. An alluring word good enough to invoke the businessman in you. Is it necessary to accumulate capital before starting your project? Are there startup ideas that require zero investment and rely only on your skills? Pretty evoking, right? Well, on that thought, we came up with a list of ideas for you, my friend. It doesn't hurt to share some great ideas, isn't it? Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Glad to see you in this video again because we have something really valuable to share, my friend. Sometimes trading time for money isn't an absolute bad idea. Doesn't offering your services to those in need sound like a classic example where one trades time for money? Well, is it a plausible or reasonable one? Will it play out the goal as we think? If you are an entrepreneur who would like to kickstart a startup without any investment, then this doesn't sound unrealistic and foolish. So, when do we stop doing that? Eventually, if you work it out and scale up the company, that's when trading your direct time for money would sound somewhat ridiculous. When you have enough money, why wait for the inflation to kick in so that it can lose its value? After generating enough capital, one can invest in dividends, the stock market, or even buy some potential cryptocurrencies. Well, as Warren Buffett's saying goes, if you don't find a way to generate money while you sleep, you will have to eventually work out for the rest of your lives. At this point, early retirement would sound like a dream hard to catch up with. So you essentially have to set up a system that actually prints you money without breaking a sweat. Well, that all is for laters. So before kickstarting your dream project, you will have to have some basic stuff with you. Without much explaining, you might have already thought about the first thing: a laptop. Most of the ideas we come up with require it, and that's totally undeniable. So starting a business that would generate you a 5- or 6-figure profit, isn't that unrealistic? Number 7. Simple yet customized service businesses. If you are dubious about how to put forth the first step, providing a simple service business might suit you the best. You can eventually grow them at your own pace and transform them into a profitable one. As a cherry on the top, you don't have to garner or build up a resume stating your experiences for many of them. For instance, if you think you have the versatility and uniqueness in interior designing or arrangement, you might as well take up your first project without any house designing experience. A whole lot of options lie under this section alone. Services like grocery delivery, dog walking, carpet cleaning, plant watering, or walking tours are some common areas that aren't something that can be overlooked. Other customized services would include you putting skills to work as a senior companion, party planner, professional organizer, and so on. Given that in this century, no one has the time to suit themselves to do these chores. So let's just turn the demand into our business idea and scale up the product range over time. Number 6. Personal trainer. While some are eager enough to learn new skills like cooking, painting, or baking, some are keen on learning English and other languages of importance. With globalization and upcoming trends hitting the market widely, it is natural for the industry to nitpick individuals with great communication. So if you are smart enough, then without experiencing much hassle, you can become a personal trainer. Be it gym, daily routine organizer, or language trainer. The possibilities are just endless. Also, if you think it's just a small-scale business idea, then you're probably wrong. Because the sector is profitable, and the demand just keeps on surging up without any plunge, with every individual trying to boost up their features and capabilities. It will prove to be your cup of tea in no time. You can start as a kids language trainer or public speaking trainer if you are proficient in any language. However, you can also flaunt the techniques used while doing makeup and host makeup lessons as well. Well, doesn't that sound appealing? Number 5. Freelance writing and editing. Are you someone who loves to voice out your perspectives and opinions? Do you think it can become a marketable skill? Well, the answer is a big yes. Get on the boat before you miss it. If you think you probably have any sort of marketable skill, then make a note that you can charge high hourly rates and build a clientele in no time. It's something you can start without having any sort of basic capital and can earn without actually investing money in it. Working as a freelance writer will help you to also build up experience as a proofreader or blog writer and whatnot. You can market the experience and even start working on projects for college students or school students and eventually move up in the game. Don't you think the idea looks similar? The truth is most of us might have dreamt of having a person figure out the mistakes in an article or help you write it in a better way. So this is it. It's not something that might lose value over time. So being a freelance writer or editor doesn't sound like a bad idea after all. Number 4. Selling crafts. If you surf the internet, you will get a lot of do-it-yourself videos, which efficiently make our lives a lot easier. You can also make use of the time and learn crafts. Using it, you might as well start an Instagram page and establish yourself eventually. Although the immediate source or purchasers are going to be your family and friends, the network would eventually grow up and flourish if you handle it well. Instagram alone can be your source of marketing at first. Products that are made regarding an event will surely receive the rate of inception we seek. Later, you can do collaborations with craft material provider stores and boost the trust and brand value. When you slowly receive the attention you require, then opportunities will naturally knock on your door without even raising a finger. And if you manage to flaunt your signature in each service you provide, then success is guaranteed at some point without any doubt. Number 3. Social media managing. Are you capable enough to handle the posts on Instagram or other social media platforms? Are you someone who is well aware of trends and tricks encompassing a particular social media? If the answer is yes, then social media management is something that will certainly suit your taste. You can start working as a freelancer or individual. Then you can eventually develop a team after building a core team that will do the deed in the best way possible. Given that every individual out there showcases different talents through reels or stories, it requires all the care and much needed management at its peak. If you are good at editing videos or pictures, then that just took the entire game to the next level. Number 2. Blog writing. While it isn't a new concept, monetized blogging is anyway a popular alternative for a practically no-cost business. There are lots of choices when it reaches to earning money from your blog, such as affiliate partnerships, creating ebooks, and delivering online classes and webinars. Some of these work more reasonably than others, as particular blog niches will be more distinguished and simple to monetize than others. For example, beauty, food, and parenting blogs are some of the largely famous niches and will thus be manageable to monetize, though you'll furthermore face tougher competition. It's worth mentioning, however, that monetizing your blog will work best when you select a subject that you are really enthusiastic about and privately invested in to blog about. So, this route works best if you're believing, yeah, I've always really liked to begin a blog about my affection for handcrafted artisan chocolates, or whatever else gets you moving. Barely wanting to raise money isn't sufficient. Logo and image design. If you're artistic and good with Photoshop, contemplate launching a logo or graphic design business. You can schedule your services on sites like Upwork, 99 Designs, or any of the other freelance sites ready to help create a portfolio and a client base to begin. If this sounds right up your alley, check out these resources from How Design, geared toward those enthusiastic about freelance graphic design or launching a design business. If you find this info helpful, please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more. It would mean much to us, and it also encourages us to produce more valuable content for you all. If you have a specific topic you'd like to learn, please leave us a comment below, and we'll work on it for you.